jokes.
In here with another episode. Well, it's not Between Gamers podcast, but here it is. Nintendo Switch: The Aftermath.
Woo-hoo.
This podcast is basically going to be about both the Switch presentation as well as the Treehouse presentation. Things that may could have been done a little better, on Nintendo's part or whatnot. Things that we like, things we didn't like, our concerns and things of that nature. That's basically what this podcast is going to be about. So before we get started, we're going to have everyone introduce themselves, and then we'll dive on in. And we'll start with Will from the Will of Gaming. What is up, Will?
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Will from the Will of Gaming. I'm here to discuss the Switch.
All right, Will, you seem to be losing it. You don't have that enthusiasm that you.
I'm sorry. I was live streaming like all day.
He's
so
tired.
I'm tired.
Next,
you talk so much, it's tiring.
The old Dirty 33. What up, Dirty?
What's up, YouTube? What's up, people? We're here with the aftermath of the Nintendo Switch, so let's get it in.
Mm-hmm.
And next we have Miss 219 Gary IND, Miss Soldiers That Game herself, Miss I Bring the Gameplay. Shut your mouth. What is up? Oh my God.
We're here for the aftermath. Let's go.
Aftermath.
Next we have the Gaming Diva who has
Oh my God. Leave it to Nintendo to have me scurrying out of the woodworks to Twitter and everything else I don't touch no more. I'm saying. It's going to be fun tonight. I'm about to get in on this. Let's go.
I hope so. I really want you to destroy.
I
want you to destroy.
Let's do
That's
some
what I want.
analyzation. Let's go. I'm ready.
But not least, we have Mr. UHC 91, Mr. Jeray. What is that?
Hey, everyone. All I'm going to say is that this podcast tonight's going to be lit, y'all.
No, litten. It's going to be litten.
It's going to be lit, y'all. Yes. What if it is aftermath? Because there's a lot going on Twitters and Facebooks and social media.
Oh my God, social media done lost its dang on mind today. Nintendo decided to show something, and everybody decided to be. I don't know. They up and on.
The problem was that people believed too much in the rumors, and that Nintendo didn't meet those expectations, and that's what happened.
Let me say this right now, and I'm going to say this. Look, people, this should tell you, stop listening to rumors and speculations. If it don't come from the horse's mouth, okay, don't believe in it. Don't put hope in it. Don't put faith in it, okay? I went into last night basically completely blind. Okay, I knew nothing. I had a couple maybe things I wanted to see, whatever it was. I went, like I said, but other than that, I went into it blind. And you know what? I was satisfied because you know what? I didn't have all this hype and expectations. I was just as dull as the people in the audience. I'm just sitting there chilling, just like, yo, okay, I'm good. I was like, I'm just straight chilling. I'm Gucci. I'm fine. Like I said, people, come on now, and for just no, because like I said, what was it after what happened with Pokemon Sun and Moon? No, I will never listen to leaks and rumors and speculations. No, if it's going, if it don't come from the company's mouth itself, I'm not listening to it because, like I said, there's just no point. It just gets you excited for nothing.
Yeah.
Disappointed every time.
What?
It's the truth. You get disappointed. Yeah, because it'll never live up to what
that's salty people. That's salty people.
True.
Right. That's salty people. Go ahead, Liz. Bring us in. Let's see what's up. What's the first topic of the day?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just wanted to say, first off, the thing that really bothers me is how Nintendo, every launch or every I guess launch has its positives and its negatives, okay?
Right. Mm-hmm.
But yet and still, people fail to point out certain things, or they fail to speak with their wallets on certain things
Right.
rather than what they're doing right here with Nintendo.
now.
Everybody and
Yeah,
their
scream
mama
about it.
have an opinion right now, but at the
Mhm.
same time, and we've lost 2 viewers already, which is
Oh
okay.
well, that's fine. What else?
At the same time, for instance, no one mentioned anything in reference to, Sony coming out with the PS4, the PS4 Slim, the PS4 Pro, and no one's speaking on the fact that the PS4 Pro is not playing the games the way they're supposed to be playing them, and don't work on half of the TVs that are out here. So why are people not bitching and griping about that, but you want to bitch and gripe about a Nintendo
Everything Nintendo.
console that's coming out in
Yeah.
about 3 months? No, 7 weeks.
Yeah, and yeah,
7 weeks.
come
What do
7
you-
I want
March.
to bitch and gripe about that. Everybody's speaking with their wallets now. Oh, I'm not interested. There's only, such and such game only appealed to me, and that's not coming out
Yeah.
at launch, so I'm good. Okay.
And like my thing was mostly like people, like how you were saying, like people are not commenting on certain things, but it's like, okay, you got people who already pre-ordered the system, they already pre-ordered whatever game they're gonna get, and the peripherals and all this stuff, and then the main ones on Twitter and Facebook and social media screaming and griping about how there's not enough games at launch and all this other stuff. And I'm like, so why did you put money on this system? Speak with your wallet. You're obviously excited about the system. You're obviously excited Nintendo's still around, and you're out here purchasing, the system. You already pre-ordered the system and stuff. That shows Nintendo, based on all the pre-orders that we that go out, it shows Nintendo the interest of the system. According to certain sources, it's technically supposed to be 1 million that's going to be in North America, 1 million worldwide. So if all of those 1 million get pre-ordered overnight, then that shows Nintendo there's people interested, and they'll start production on more of these systems. So basically, you just told Nintendo, I like what you just showed us. Cool, make more. You went to pre-order and make more, but you're sit up here griping about things. Maybe you shouldn't have pre-ordered. Maybe you should have wait and see what more comes to the table as far as video games for the system, as far as features being announced about the systems, and more understanding of the features. Because let's be honest, they didn't tell us everything about the features on the system, and that's something that we need to talk about. Is what more can we expect from the system? The online is not completely explained. They have there was a link that I found. I'll look that up for you guys in a minute. That where they showed some of the features on the system, but it's like it still has you questioning what the heck. You're like, huh? So and like I've said for almost a year now, you're probably gonna have to pay to play online. So most people out there who are big on Nintendo scream about, well, we don't have to pay to play online. I'm like, you're gonna do it with the Switch.
That is your choice. You don't.
Yeah, that's your choice. You don't have to pay to play online, but you're not gonna get some of the features that you would get to pay, which is cool. I thought that's how I kind of wanted their online to be. To be honest, is if I don't want certain features, then I don't get them, and I can still kind of play online for free for the most part, but I won't have voice chat. I won't have certain I won't have like I think it's trophies or something that you won't get, and some other things. And like I said, a lot of it is vague. They didn't really with the presentation, they didn't go over a lot of that stuff that people really needed to know about, like your online services. How is the voice chat stuff going to work? Because they're talking about downloading an application. How does that work? And stuff like that. So
I'm sure they're going to
I have a question.
and those were some questions I had. It's just my thing is it's one day. We only had one day. They had one day of a presentation, one day of Treehouse. You still have few weeks left. Give them some time to get more information out there, as opposed to just flipping out over it. But at the same time, have some concerns. Definitely have some concerns. I'm not saying nobody should have concerns, but people are flipping out over one day of information, and a one day of presentation of video games that they had. And you didn't do that with PlayStation or Sony. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, PlayStation won the day. Sony or with Sony, they won the day. It's great. It's awesome. And then with Microsoft, it's like, DRM, fuck them all to hell and never look back. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like a DRM moment with Nintendo, plus a sideways, plus, it's like a DRM moment with Nintendo right now with a lot of people. It's like, oh, fuck them to hell, whatever. It's like, huh? But why? I mean, I understand you have concerns, nothing wrong with that, but are we really going to just ignore the fact that they did do a decent job? Not great, definitely not great. I have a concern still myself, but they managed to answer a few questions that I had about various different things here and there. And I'm just saying, can we literally like take a deep breath and be real honest with ourselves about a lot of the stuff that's going on with Nintendo right now? That's all I'm asking from most people. Be honest with yourself. Don't flip out. Don't bitch about it, but be honest with yourself. If you want the system, be excited about it, but yes, have some concerns.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
point
all.
of this video here right now. Quickly before we continue, I want to give a quick shout out to Fly Girl Gaming. Hey, Fly Girl.
Hello,
What's
how
up,
you doing?
Black girl?
Hey.
What up?
Yeah, quick shout out to you. Thank you for just tuning in, Fly Girl. And so yeah. But yeah, it's people need to just calm down. Just calm down.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, you know, again, there are several things. The point of us being here today, there are things that we have reservations about. Like for instance, one thing I have a reservation about is I still don't see enough in this particular system to justify a $300 price tag.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For the simple fact of they have not shown us, for instance, the online infrastructure and things of that nature. So, you
They
know,
haven't
they
explained the online and haven't really showed
exactly
how it functions, what to expect from it, things of that nature. And I'm hoping within the next couple of, weeks or so that's something that they're going to go over, because they're talking about a presentation for the Fire Emblem Warriors. So do another presentation for online only or something like,
Right.
or Q&A session, where you can get some real Q&A from people on Twitter and Facebook or something, and you answer those questions honestly and give us, something like that. That would be nice. Like a little, we're doing a live Q&A for the Nintendo Switch launch, just to give, just to put some people's minds at ease about some certain questions that they might have. That would be a
Right.
good way to kind of show some solidarity and just kind of be open with your consumer base. I think, if they do something like that.
Yep.
I think
Yeah,
Nintendo's
can I say one second?
they're gonna do another direct.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah,
too.
No,
well, obviously.
because I mean the man said it himself. He said it's going to be online, chat, notification, all this. But he said more will soon, will
Yeah.
come. So
Yeah.
basically, that it's basically going to be a direct before the Switch.
The launch, yes.
Nintendo wants the Switch on everybody's mind. I don't know
Right.
why you bitching and moaning when you know how Nintendo is. You know Nintendo give you partial stuff and then come back and give you the rest. That right there should have told you, okay, if he told me that with online and all this notification and stuff that, we would explain more at a later date, that should right there automatically tell you, well, then Nintendo is probably going to have another direct where they're going to go and explain all this stuff with
Knee-jerk reactions
on hand, achievement, how it looks on the TV,
right.
how it sounds, yada, yada, yada. But, I mean, damn, people, if we still
like they ignored that.
like 49, 50 days away from the launch, and Nintendo is going to do another direct because they already doing a direct on fucking Fire Emblem next week. Like,
Right.
come on.
Well, in a way, that is where Nintendo sort of dropped the ball too. They were very vague in their presentation,
Right.
and this was the time for them to shine, to wheel people in, to bring them in, to wonder more about what exactly is the Switch. Oh my God, I want this.
Mm-hmm.
So, showcasing games, of course, yeah, they did a little of that. But us knowing about the system itself, it's still very vague. We don't know anything about specs or anything like that. I know they had listed some things up on the Nintendo website, but it was that time in the presentation
they should
have brought this to light.
Yeah, it's a presentation. That means
like don't
put it on. Put it on.
Put it on your presentation. Put it on your platform.
It's a platform.
Don't sneak it into your website or into social media where it gets lost in translation. People flip out over it. That was my concern about it. Was like it's kind of like they were sneaking information in behind the scenes, and it's like, this is your presentation. Why aren't you just giving us that information there? Put it on the screen. These are the specs. You know, we're gonna go more in detail. Maybe I mean, if you put it on the screen. These are the specs. I know you guys want to know more about it right now, but we have a presentation later on where we're gonna go into depth about online, about this, about the specs, about that. But this presentation is mostly to just kind of give you an understanding of how the system works itself, what it's about. It's a handheld plus a hybrid console game, blah 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 blah. I might have felt a little bit better about that if they were just kind of like in your face with that, if they plan on doing it later.
But at the end of the day, like,
but we do know they are going to do another presentation and kind of go in depth. So it's kind of like, yeah, it was upsetting, but at the same time, we shouldn't be flipping out too much about it just yet until if they don't do it at all, it's like, okay, what am I getting this for again?
But at the
end of the day, Nintendo puts the specs on screen and be like, I mean, if he had the specs there and say, okay, this is what the specs are. Majority of us on YouTube don't know what the heck them specs mean.
Right.
Only people know is clock speed of a GPU, CPU, and now all of a sudden everybody know what a teraflop is. We wouldn't know what else. We wouldn't know what else was written on that screen when we looked at. We just would have been in like, oh, okay, I don't understand what it is, but the clock speed says 1 gigahertz, so that must be good, right? Mm-hmm.
He said, oh my God.
Everybody knows Nintendo does not give out specs when they talk about their new console.
They do not. They never have.
If you want to know about specs, you can go on their website or you can go on the NVIDIA Shield. NVIDIA Shield will let you know exactly what's inside because they make it's a custom chip.
But I don't know why anyone went up in there thinking that they were going to get specs anyway. Nintendo has said they did state at E3 that they're not worried about specs. So I'm like, come on now. Like, they literally said out their mouth that they don't care. So why are you basically caring?
Right, I mean, Nintendo just trying to bring games. Now, if Nintendo did not bring games, and they brought TV and everything else and specs, then motherfuckers be like, well, they ain't show no game. They
well, they brought no, look, but they did bring games, and they still talking about how they didn't bring no games. They didn't bring no games. I'm like, you didn't see the games?
I'm like, what did they bring? I'm like, yeah, they brought games.
Well, I can tell you one thing. They brought a lot of exclusive. More than
right.
Something that's lacking on what?
Yep. Scalebound, anyone? Scalebound, anyone?
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't have an Xbox anymore. It's going to my Switch, so you know.
Wow.
I mean, hell, what was it? Who was the one that said it after the presentation where they were just like, it's sad when Nintendo has more exclusives than Microsoft. And it's the truth. I mean, it's the truth. But are they lying though?
No.
Are they lying?
No, I couldn't do nothing but laugh.
I mean, it's the truth. It's just like hell. Just like, come on now. No, but
it just seems like it's a lot of knee-jerk reaction to a lot of the information out there, and I'm just more of the like, okay, we're gonna get more information, but at the same, like I said, like I understand what Dirty's saying. Yeah, they weren't gonna say anything about the specs and all that stuff, and I heard that stuff too. And it's just like sometimes I just want to know a little bit more, and that's just natural. But I don't flip out about it. It's like they didn't tell me about it, so I didn't flip out about it. I was like, whatever. I guess we'll get some.
But you knew you weren't gonna hear specs though. You knew.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You knew
I ignored that. I knew about it, but I ignored it at the same time. I went in thinking, and then I realized, oh yeah, they weren't gonna really tell us about it. But whatevs. It's like I just wanted to know. I mean, come on, like let's be real though. How many games are coming out at launch though? That was a question I did have.
That's what I want to know.
I agree.
Quickly before we continue, shout out to Tiger King.
What's up, Tiger King?
Tiger King said hello to everyone, especially the lovely queens, Kuuppon, Miss Kayleen. He also said, also a main part of the show was for the investors, so they were not going to know everything, which a lot of people is mad at. Also, look for NVIDIA to most likely release the specs, not Nintendo. They are the ones who built it.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense.
Okay.
This was did it for me right here that I don't need specs. When it came out from Epic Games and said that the Switch can run Unreal Engine 4 completely, not 60%, not 30%.
Completely.
I'm good because the rest of the other two consoles can do the exact same thing, so I'm good.
Okay.
This is true.
You Gucci.
That's all I needed to know because the majority of these games this generation will run off Unreal Engine 4. So when Epic came out their mouth and said that the Switch can run it, I was good. I don't need to know what type of flops in it. I don't care about no clock
Flops.
none of that. All I know is the man said it. I'm good.
But Dirty, we need to know about the flops. We just need to know.
Well, I can tell you
The thing is,
one flop.
people will always find
Have something to complain about.
everything. That's just the whole thing. It's like people watch things looking for stuff to complain about.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, you don't push that on everybody else. Everybody don't feel the same way. Let people have their little time, you know.
Yeah,
let people enjoy the time. Like, oh, you're excited for no launch,
right?
One launch.
Everybody
one
ain't
game at
salty.
launch.
Everybody ain't salty on YouTube. If your motherfucking ass ain't got no damn money, then I'm sorry. You need to get your coins up.
Get them corners and get on it. Shoot,
get some coins up.
I always say that everybody has their own opinion. I always say everybody has their own opinion, and I feel like
okay, but somebody but that's fine though. But it's like, come on,
I'm just saying, okay, that everybody has a right to their own opinion.
True.
One thing that I hate the most is that when people are literally downplaying other people's opinions because they are excited, and like me, I'm excited. Now, like, I can't post up anything because there's gonna be those people.
Let's post something together. Let's post something together. I don't care about them. I've been posting all day.
No, I want to stay in bliss. That's all I need to do. I don't need to express my opinion. I know I'm excited for it. I don't need to post it.
So you can be in bliss. Post up whatever the fuck you want. Excuse me, but post whatever the hell you want and not care. Okay?
No, I know. I don't.
I'll talk about the Switch. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. And be done with it. Who cares how they feel? They don't like it. I'll go pie in the corner. I don't care. Shoot, that's literally how you have to look at it. Because like I said,
but shoot, my thing was during the whole presentation, me and Nia were watching the presentation. We had some other young ladies with us, and one of them was kind of reading some stuff off of Twitter. It just seemed like as we were going along, it was like a lot of negative comments she was giving me, and I was just like, dude, let's not even fucks with them because those are the people looking for everything under the sun that is wrong with the presentation. And yes, and I haven't said anything that the presentation is not. Like, the presentation wasn't the greatest, but I went in there with some things that I needed answered. Like, are we going to have online to play? We do. Are we going to have some chat? We are. Are we going to, is there going to be a game, some games for launch? Zelda for now, I don't know if they have others. I probably might have overlooked that, and I'll look that up and everything. I'm pretty sure they're going to be announcing more games that'll be coming with launch and stuff like that. What collaborated, are they going to have some collaborated games and collaborated works? They are. Are they going to have games down the horizon? Yes. And E3 is around the corner, might I add. So what the hell did everybody think we were going to get, like an E3 version of fucking games? No. E3 is coming around the corner. They have to say something for E3. So stop being little babies about it. Give them time to give more information out because they said they were going to do that. And, we're good.
Yep.
Ooh, what's that?
Somebody got feedback. That's so dirty. It's coming from you, man.
Wow.
No, it can't be coming from me. I'm on my phone.
I was just saying because it was still, when the noise was going, you're the only one that had something popping off. I think it went away now.
It's gone now.
It's gone now. All right, cool. I guess that was just
Sony and Microsoft eavesdropping.
what can we freaking do to get this? But I'm just saying, but you gotta look at both the pros and cons. There are a lot more pros than there are cons. Yes, there are some concerns, but there are some more pros than there are cons. I mean, they do have more games coming, and I'm pretty sure with the fact that they have consolidated all their different companies and stuff like that together, they're gonna have more ability to bring us more games that we was normally, most of the games that we normally would see on the 3DS are coming to the freaking Switch. Come the hell on, you got to give them that.
Yeah,
Dragon Quest Warriors and stuff.
It's like a fusion.
It's a fusion. Yep. Like, I'm sitting up here looking at Dragon Quest Warriors coming to freaking Switch and all this stuff. That stuff normally the 3DS. And stuff like that. So, and Shin Megami Tensei, you know what I'm saying? We got our Fire Emblem Wars, which I told you we were gonna get, but y'all don't listen to me because I don't know what I'm talking about.
I want another Bayonetta. I hope.
I'm pretty sure that's coming down the pipeline.
You know that's coming.
That's coming down the pipeline.
But that's one part I don't get though. It's just like, okay, look, I understand it fine. They didn't have too many launch titles and didn't have too many games, but they have said before, look, other people are working on games. There's more that are coming. You gotta give them a little bit of time and to basically, work out all the kinks for the games, or rather than basically not unveiling and work through all the kinks, then for them to show something, what was it, how I say this, like, it's like I would rather them show it when it's like, close to being done than in the early development stages. It's Squirt
and they get canceled.
Next, okay, and basically get us all kinds of hype and excited, and then it possibly gets canceled, Scalebound.
So if gamers gave Sony and Microsoft time, what's the fucking difference?
Right.
Same. It's like, that's what I don't get. It's like, look, there's games coming. Hell, I even saw after the Switch on Twitter where there were a few other games that got confirmed. Like, there's one game, it's called, what was it? Binding of Isaac. That's supposed to be coming to the Switch, and that was a game, and that was only on the computer at first, and there was like another game. Apparently, they're saying that Kingdom Hearts 3 is supposed to be on the Switch too, and I'm just like, okay. Hey, so there's your games. They just didn't say it there.
Quick shout out to One Stop for Gamers. He said, "What's good, people?"
Hello.
I'll be buying it day one. Don't worry about the haters.
Don't worry. I'm not. Look, I'm not.
Also, Tiger King said it was. He said it was disappointing to hear so many people having negative reactions.
I know.
What others said.
Also, I'm just gonna say this: Splatoon 2.
Yeah, no. He also stated that Nintendo's asking a lot for the controllers. Maybe wait for the third party.
That is a bit much.
I want to make a comment. I want to make a comment in reference to that, in reference to the controllers as well as the pricing for the games.
Oh yeah.
To me, they are high, especially the games. Now, I understand there's things involved in when they do the pricing of anything. Okay, especially software or whatever. But at the same time, these are cartridges.
Right.
What makes these cartridges different than the 3DS cartridges that I can pay brand new $40? Why is a cartridge $60? Explain that to me.
I don't know.
That's number one. Number two, I somewhat understand why the controllers are expensive as they are. Dirty, you want to touch on that?
Well, like I was explaining yesterday, and shout out to Dr. Trey. He did a video today as well, stating the exact same thing. Those Joy-Cons, there's so much technology in the Joy-Cons. You got movement, you got motion control, you got gyro, you got cameras, you got the HD, HD rumble. You got all that's packed into these Joy-Cons. So the more technology you put in it for these Joy-Cons to do on their own without being connected to anything, you're going to have to pay.
Yeah. That's just the bottom line.
Tiger has a question for you, Kuuppon. He said, "What's the difference with the Zelda Special versus Master versions?" Couldn't tell.
The Master comes with the sword. The Special does not have the sword, but everything else. That is all.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, no, but one thing I will say though, like, so I went on my local GameStop. I went to GameStop, right, for me in my local area, right? Tell me why I can still pre-order the Switch if I want to. I'm not even kidding. Like, I literally went to see if I could check out, thinking, okay, it's not gonna let me check out. It literally lets me check out.
You better be fast about it, you guys, because it is gonna be because we with GameStop there is a limited supply at various stores. As far as online, I don't know how they're doing it online. You might have a better chance to pre-order it online. The only difference is you have to pay it in full online. So in the stores, you can just put like $50 down and you'll be good to go. So so if you're looking to pre-order that, you can do that. I heard that the Master and the current for the Legend of Zelda is already sold out everywhere already. So.
Wow.
What's sold out? Wait, what's sold out?
The Legend of Zelda, the Master and the current and the other.
It's understandable.
The two special editions are sold out, and Nintendo has already stated it will be super limited supply. So
So
you can't be mad.
So Zelda, the Breath of the Wild is sold out.
The master, the special edition ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Not the original, not the original game by itself. Yeah, just
edition ones are.
Yeah.
Well, Reggie had already stated that
he stated they were going to be limited.
Only made so many
quantity. And once they're gone, they're gone.
They're gone. So they're not making another production. They already stated that. So if you didn't go and get it now, that's just it is what it is.
That's it.
I didn't even know they were online yet. I was waiting for them.
They were actually online at 2:00 last night, and they've been on the line all night long. On the game.
I didn't see it.
Wow, I didn't see it either.
You didn't see it?
No, it didn't. It never showed up for me. The only one that showed up was the Switch version, just a regular one.
Okay, that's.
So maybe it was just that it was extremely limited and people were buying it.
Okay, here's a thought though, because I just pulled it up and it's still live online. For the Zelda, for the Master Edition.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let me see if I can get.
Send me that link, please.
Is it on there?
James, send the link.
Send the link. God damn it.
Send it, girl.
Give me 1 second.
Is it on Best Buy though?
No, this is GameStop. I'll check. Yeah, I'll check GameStop and Best Buy in just a second.
Hey, whichever one works for me. I'm good. I'm not picky.
How much is it?
$130.
Yeah,
Lord Jesus.
How much?
No, that's okay.
How much?
$130 for the Master.
How much?
$130.
God damn! What the hell in there?
I'm
for the Master Edition of Breath of the Wild.
Oh, okay.
Like EJ said, we're gonna wait for third party. Thank you.
Coupon, you can still send it to me. Thanks.
Hold on, let me double check that it's still open.
EJ said we need to bitch at
Nope, it's not available.
Okay.
It's not available. It was just available. It's saying on my phone it's available, but apparently it's not. So it's down.
EJ said we need to bitch at Microsoft about the exclusives, first party games, and PlayStation.
There ain't none.
I ain't got nothing to bitch about. I'm sending in my Xbox to put toward my Switch.
Damn.
I don't got time to bitch. I'm
You
not.
know what? I'm
not like you.
I'm thinking about doing the same thing.
Yeah, I ain't like these scrubs out here. Like I was waiting for Scalebound. They canceled that. I said, well, there's no. As soon as I was told, hey, Scalebound's canceled, I was like, let me look that up. It is true. Scalebound canceled. I was like, cool. Xbox, you're off. You're going to get packaged up and you're going to the freaking store because I'm going to use you to pay off my freaking Switch because you get extra $75 on top of your trade at GameStop. Plus, I'm an employee, so I get extra discounts. So it's cool. I'm good. I'm about to pay off my Twitch right today, right to now. So
okay.
It is what it is.
So you trading in all your games too?
No, I'm not. No, I don't actually have any physical Xbox games. All of them are digital, so I'm just gonna save them on my hard drive, and then if I decide to get one later, I'll probably get the S because screw the Scorpio. I don't care about 4K, but if I decide to get it again, then I'll just get an S because I just
it might not work with your TV anyway. Oh, wait a minute, no,
that's not PlayStation. That's
the Pro. A little bit better at that.
Yeah, and the Pro's been having like some serious problems. That's why I just decided to stick with the original one I have. Like it still does the same thing. I don't have a TV for it. I'm not about to flip out and go spend $50,000 for something that ain't even gonna work or blow up in my face anyway. Samsung, anyone?
Ooh, the shade.
The shade.
Wait, just so you guys know, The Legend of Zelda, the special edition, the one that's $99.99, is available on Best Buy right now.
Okay.
I just got it. That's without the sword.
Huh?
The special edition comes with everything that the Master Edition has, except the statue.
Except the sword.
Wait a minute, where's it at? Legend of Zelda.
In the link.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to it now.
He put it in.
I'm going. I'm trying to rush back to it.
That's the $100 one. It just has everything minus the sword.
Well, I'll get that one.
Yeah. I'm getting that one because it's like $74. That's all it is. So for me,
hey, like I said, Finley, we good, cheap.
All right, I'm gonna send it down.
I still don't see it.
I'll get it to you right now.
$79.99.
Yeah, $79.99. That one.
I just pre-ordered this one and canceled the
other one.
The game.
Come on, copy. My internet's being slow.
It's on Best Buy.
Yeah, it's on Best Buy.
Yeah, it's on Best Buy. So if you guys want to hear this is the link right
here.
Zach? There you go.
Zach.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yoink.
And then I like the fact it comes with a carrying case for your Switch. That's nice.
Ooh, it's so pretty.
That's the reason why I want it. I want the case.
Yeah, the carrying case.
Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh, is that a carrying case?
Yeah, it's a carrying case.
Yeah, that's a carrying case for your Switch.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You get the game, you get the CD, a coin, and a map.
Oh my god. See, oh my god.
Yep.
I want it so bad.
And you can put all your cartridges and stuff in there too, and zip it on up.
Now, one thing I will say though, but one thing I will say though, going back to something that Lynn was saying though, I do think that it's kind of messed up that we're still going to pay like 60 to like almost like 60, like 70 something dollars, depending upon the game. Like if it's special edition out for our cartridge, where's with the 3D?
I think it should be a lot cheaper. Like I think the master should have been 100, and the special edition should have been like a little bit cheaper, and then the original game itself is like $30 or $40 or something because they're cartridges.
Yeah, because
I just need an understanding of there's people have been telling me.
Explain to me why these games are $60.
Yeah, like some folks have been explaining to me that even though they are cartridges, there's some certain technology in there that is quite expensive. I'm like, well, what is it?
Exactly.
You have to explain to me, who doesn't understand some of this technology, what it is, because it looks like a fucking 3DS cartridge, and I haven't paid $50 or $60 at all for half of those.
Exactly. Can someone send me like a picture of like what is like the cartridge they're gonna look like? Because I haven't even seen what they look like.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen them either. They had it. They showed it on the freaking on the Treehouse at one point. I just don't know where. Yeah, they did.
I remember.
I was on my way to the store to get my Legend of Zelda at the time, so there's that. I missed out on that one.
She's like, I was on my way.
Yeah, I had to make an early movement. Like,
she's like, I was on the prowl. I was on the hunt.
I had to make a move because I was not about to miss out on that one. But I mean, yeah, there are some definite concerns. I do understand people having those definite concerns. Honest, legit concerns. Yeah. But just bitching the bitch because you ain't got nothing else. Right. Yeah, no, that is not a concern. Right. That's you bitching, and you said you already pre-ordered the freaking system, and you still bitching on Twitter. What is you bitching about?
I just don't get why. It's just like
why support something you don't like is what I don't understand.
Right, or it's like this. If you don't even like it, then why are you even watching the presentation? They shouldn't even pay attention in the first place. If you don't care about Nintendo, fine, go and do something else. Okay, it's like I don't understand these people that like to sit around and bitch while I'm moan and complain. Go enjoy your life. Okay, life is too short to be sitting here whining, bitching, moaning, and complaining. It's just like, for instance, it's like if I don't like Microsoft, why am I going to pay attention to Microsoft? If I don't like Sony, why am I going to pay attention to it? Why are you paying attention?
I could be spending.
If you're not being paid, look, I can understand if you're being paid to do it. I can get that. I can get that if it's like a job or something. But if you're not being paid to basically talk about this, why are you even talking about it? If you don't like it, then you don't like it and move on with it. You don't have to sit up on Twitter and
because most of these people are like internet personality type deals, and they get more views when they bitch about things or they.
Well, I mean,
that's some of them, and the others that aren't like that, they're just doing it just to do it. They're doing it,
but not everybody is.
A lot of people are doing it for attention. I'm gonna just throw it out there.
Yeah, those are the ones I'm targeting.
And that's the problem. Don't target them. Let's just ignore them. Fuck them. They doing it for attention, so why even worry about it? Fuck them. Okay, moving on. But I mean, they did show some decent games and stuff out there. I'm glad that they're gonna have a more in-depth thing going on with the Fire Emblem, because I was like sitting up here because shout out to Alex, he Sin Gaming, he wanted the freaking Mario Warriors, and I'm just like, how does that work? I think Fire Emblem Warriors should be first, and we got the Fire Emblem Warriors, so I'm excited about that. I'm glad that they're doing a presentation on that in the next week or so that's good. So we got some more information on one of the games. I mean, Suda51 kind of sort of teased that they would possibly be a No More, Heroes or something going.
Oh, yeah, they hinted at it.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see that, because they definitely got has-been heroes running around, and I'm just like, I'd rather have No More Heroes than some has-been heroes. Just saying. Splatoon 2, you can't be mad about that. Like, dual guns though. They got the dual guns though, and hairstyles.
Look, oh my God, it is so lit.
Hairstyles.
like, oh my god, just like I want it so bad. I'm just like, oh my god, like I've been.
I'm gonna be esport in this game, so you'll see me. You'll see some esports
Ooh.
on my channel now. Cause I'm going esports. I'm joining. I got a team name. I'm getting t-shirts made and everything. It's Deep Six. You can come join me. Get together. We strategize. We get this thing going. Let's go.
Cool.
Deep Six.
What was if I can get to your area, I will totally do it.
Apparently squids can't swim, so we can Deep Six them.
You know what?
Was it?
I find that still funny to today. I'm like, squids who can't swim. You can swim in ink, but forget about water.
Yeah, that's something.
Well,
I mean, it couldn't be lava or like I don't know something
like
dangerous.
lava. I understand you burn to death in lava. Cool, great, got it. Water, really? Nothing.
It's like can't do that.
Can't do that. Cannot do that. This is water. You don't understand. I'm a squid.
No, but it's gonna be so. No, was it double Uber Splatoon 2?
And then they put some Splatoon in the Mario Deluxe, which is interesting. I like that they brought the squid.
I wonder why they did a Mario 8 or Mario 8. Why they just didn't go to the next Mario? Go to the next level.
Well, because I mean, I think what was going on is they had to continue. They were going to put that stuff on the Wii U, but since they were moving to the Switch, they just continued on and moved toward the Switch and instead of going with another Mario Kart. And I mean, they already had a great baseline to start with, so it's kind of pointless to make a whole new Mario Kart, to be honest, because Mario Kart 8 was good.
Yeah,
and I mean, they could just add on to it. It's literally what I figured they were going to do is just add on to 8 and kind of make it. I thought they were going to add on to 8 and call it Mario Kart 9, but apparently they just added on to 8 and called it Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So I was like, okay, so they kind of did exactly what I figured they were going to do, just continue where they left off with 8. But
I'm not even mad about that though.
Definitely not. It just seemed like, hey, why don't we just call it 9 since we're in the new generation?
The only thing I do want to. Here's one thing I would like to know though when it comes to the 8 Deluxe though. Okay, so like the DLC that we have for the 8, what was it for 8? Will it transfer over to the 8 Deluxe?
Yeah, all of it is in Deluxe. It's just more stuff too. Everything.
Okay, so
that's why it's called Deluxe. Yeah, that's why it's called Deluxe, because everything in 8 is in Deluxe. Plus what they put in Deluxe. That's extra. So
okay, because I didn't know if we were gonna have to like repurchase the DLC.
Nope, all of it's already in there. That comes with it.
Okay, good. We good.
Yep. All that comes with it. They got the little squid. The little squids are inklings or whatever in it. They got their stages, and they revamped the freaking battle system. Thank God. Jesus, that was horrible. They revamped it, and I was looking at it too, and I was like, they did a good job. I like how it's going, because it was that. I'm sorry, it was trash in the first one. It was just trash. Nobody played that battle system.
No, but Kuuppon. But you haven't even talked about one game that I'm surprised you haven't said nothing about. Oh,
Super Smash.
No, she hasn't even talked about Xenoblade.
Because it's not Chronicles 2. So what?
So is there the difference between the
yes, both of them are different. The Xenoblade and Xenoblade 2 has a storyline, our actual storyline RPGs. Chronicles is more of a exploration world and type of RPG. It's more based on the exploration and unlocking stories of various different characters, as opposed to having a mainstay character and unlocking their story. So in Chronicles, you make your own character, and the story is based around the characters in the game, not your character. In Xenoblade and Xenoblade 2, I'm assuming that you have a mainstay character that you play, and the story is based around that mainstay character. Like Shulk is in the first one, and then whatever the character's name is in this one. So I'm not knocking it. I mean, I'm not against it, but I really honestly low-key wanted a Chronicles 2. But I'm cool with a Xenoblade 2. It's cool. I'm gonna pick it up, check it out, play it. I mean, I'll support it. It is what it is. Hopefully Monolith will. I think Monolith is going to do exactly what they did with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's just continue on with what they had in the Wii U version of Chronicles, because that was a big freaking game, and they left it open-ended as far as the story with the world itself. So I think they still have that game on standby for the Switch, and I think we'll probably see that probably next year, maybe, if they continued on with it, because they already had the world built. They had everything ready. All they have to do is just add on to the storyline and just add some more customization and maybe some new scales and things of that nature. So they have a world to build off of, and I think they're going to do exactly what they did with Mario Kart 8 with the Deluxe. Is just basically just continue on for that and call it Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So I'm not too worried about it. I think we'll see a Chronicles 2 But it just also depends on how many people supported Chronicles to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think a lot of people supported that one. I understand why, because they were more, everybody's wanted, you know, Xenoblade 2 as opposed to Chronicles. And I think that's why you get into Xenoblade 2 right now, is I think I think they already had it planned to put it on the Switch and not the Wii U, since they were already so. I think that's what they were doing. They were like, okay, we got two different Xenoblade games. Which one do we want to bring to the Switch? Which one do we want to put on the Wii U? Because remember, the Switch was already a thing, you know, for a while. Yeah. We knew about the Switch. We knew about the Switch while Chronicles was you know, talked about. So I think they decided they were gonna put Xenoblade 2 on the Switch and just go ahead and put Chronicles on Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe we'll see a Chronicles 2, but I ain't mad about it. I'm definitely not. It's just I low key wanted Chronicles 2. That's all.
You just wanted more of an open world aspect where you could create your.
I really enjoy Chronicles, where there's a lot going on. Like it is so much fun. Like I really enjoyed it, and I normally don't spend a lot of time on RPGs like that. So it was really interesting that that game managed to keep my attention that long.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
Cause I would do it for a while.
But hey, shout out to the Scalebound dragon that showed up in Xenoblade 2, y'all. Oh my god.
They're recycling characters now.
I mean, hey, the dragon said, the kid, he was like, our project's canceled. Well, hell, you know, Xenoblade 2 needs a dragon. I'm on board. I'm free. So, you know, hey, shout out to you making a cameo.
I feel like the main character is gonna go to Devil May Cry.
Like I mean, or Bayonetta. We'll see Home Dude in Bayonetta for some odd reason. Be like, shout out to Scalebound's main character in Bayonetta. welcome to the crew. Oh man, it's so funny. I don't know. Maybe we'll see Scalebound at some point, but not anytime soon, obviously. So
I ain't holding my breath on it.
No,
I'm definitely not. Maybe at some point, so not Sony, but freaking Microsoft will hand over the rights and give it to Nintendo, and we can see it on.
Oh, that would have been awesome, because that would be great to actually take that on a go. Each person brings their own Switch with them, and they, you know, take on a boss with dragons and stuff. Like I feel like
boss dragon fights. Yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be great.
Okay. I'm sorry, low key. I'm just fucking pissed, but at the same time,
I know. I'm mad.
I was really looking forward to that game.
That was the only reason why I was keeping my Xbox.
That was one of the reasons.
But that's like the only reason why I wanted an Xbox was Scalebound, and now they got rid of it. I'm just like.
And there's talks of Crackdown 3 getting canceled too.
Seriously? What the fuck?
Okay, here we go. I got an advertisement for y'all. Xbox. Xbox game. I got an advertisement for you. Xbox One, where games go to die. Okay?
Yes. Yes, that's what it. Look, like seriously, it's every flipping. Well, it's
I'm not holding my back. I'm not holding it back because, like, I've supported Xbox in the beginning. You know this during Sunset Overdrive when everybody claimed they were gonna get an Xbox. And they still ain't got one today. And Sunset Overdrive is literally 2 fucking years old. I don't want to hear it. I supported that system. So I have a right to be shitting on it after this.
Well, I still got my Xbox.
Well, I've been let down. Okay. I've been let down not once, but now basically I've been let down almost 3 freaking times. Yeah, because I swear, because if Crackdown 3, he gets basically.
I don't care about it. I'm not even gonna make a fuss about that.
That was another game I wanted. That was like another reason why I wanted it. Oh my god. Jesus,
I doubt it. Don't nobody.
No, but the thing is that right now, at this point, people are saying that it's definitely in the talks. It's not guaranteed. It's
right. We'll know when we know. So let's not flip out over it just yet. When they make the announcement, that's a reason to maybe flip out. But until it's actually confirmed, I'm not gonna really sit up here and speculate or anything. But I never really was interested in it, so it doesn't really matter to me. But at the same time, like, I don't know, the whole thing with Nintendo flipping out on Nintendo, because it's Nintendo, so hey, we gotta flip out. You know how that is. Nintendo speaks, and you gotta flip. I don't know. It just seems kind of weird that you weren't even allowed a day to just enjoy the information that did come out before people came out of the woodworks to shit on your parade. Is basically what it is. Like, I can't even enjoy Just one fucking day is all I ask. One day to just be excited that Nintendo is doing some decent things, that they're headed in the right direction, and they're showing that they're trying. And I have to admit they are trying to get back, the fan base and the consumer base. They seem like they're really trying. Sure, they got a long way to go, but they are trying. And I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like they're not. And my thing with it is like everybody's just acting like world, in the world as you know it, and I'm just fine. Like, no, it's not. It's totally not. It's not the end of the world. Calm down. They are trying. They're getting the information out there as fast as possible. It is one day. Give them a little bit of time to get that info out there, and they're only going to give you what they think is relevant to you knowing, because if they give you too much information, then you take all the information that they just threw out there and you freaking run with it and make a fucking, some bogus videos crying about it. Like, I don't know. People, calm down. Is it really that serious?
I just
my thing is, like, when did video games become this thing? Why is it this fucking serious with
social media?
Yeah, it's social media is what's making video gaming the worst ever.
Because you got all kind of weird motherfuckers online that can make a page,
right?
Strange as hell, be in the base. It's just some weird ass people online. Trust me,
very weird. Talking about gay this, gay like, dude, go to your fucking house. I don't want to hear about your fucking situations and stuff. And it's just like, who are legitimately concerned. This isn't about you. I understand for people who are legitimately concerned and have some concerns and are truly getting real information out there and asking real questions. Kudos to you guys, because those are the people that I respect, and those are the people that will get the questions answered that we want, that the rest of us that are legitimately concerned want. The rest of you guys who are out here just making, stank videos, meme videos, and all that stuff, and just bitching and moaning, and you're not going to get the system. You have nothing to do with the system. You never liked Nintendo since freaking GameCube or whatever the case may be, and you're bitching and moaning. Those people just need to drop off the face of the map. Just go to outer space and float for the rest of your life. Thank you, and I'll be happy. Like, can we just not, like, be concerned, but don't be overzealous about, pretending to be concerned is what I'm looking for. Don't pretend to be concerned. Be legitimately concerned and legitimately ask some questions so we can get some real good information and feedback. So that way we can let Nintendo know, hey, these are some things that we do like about what you're doing, and this is not the stuff that we like. Can you fix these things maybe? Or is there something that we could look forward to down the line that you are going to address about the things we don't like? Because if you get all this mixed information about people bitching about this and that, then Nintendo gets confused and they start doing stupid shit, and then we're back to square one with the Wii U again. Like, I don't want that fucking situation. Nope. So that's why I'm kind of mad about people just screaming and hollering just for the benefit of it. I want people to legitimately have concerns and ask questions and get answers, so we can have a great user base, a great gaming system come in the for the near future. Like, it's doing decently right now with what they showed us, but it can be better if we all give them the correct information as opposed to just flipping the hell out.
So basically send them intelligent questions.
Yeah, send them.
That's what I did. I sent them what I wanted to know on Twitter.
Right.
And it's an intelligent question.
Legitimate.
It's legit.
Legit questions.
I was like, I'm not going to come at them
sides. Nintendo, you this, you that.
No, that's not the way to do it.
That's not the way to. Yeah, that is not the way to do that at all. So
they're looking at the feeds and stuff like that. So
and they're like, oh well, they don't like this, so we're never doing this again. And it's like, wait, what? No, that's the idiots talking.
Doesn't represent the whole community.
The whole community. So let's stop doing this divide the community crap, and let's all, like, literally, if you consider yourself a gamer of any sort, get some real information out there. Be like, hey, Nintendo, a lot of us are concerned about this, that, and this. Is there something that you're going to be doing to address these concerns? Right. So we can, so we'll know what's going on. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you shouldn't be concerned. Obviously, yes. You're spending money. Yeah, you're spending your money. You damn well better be concerned. But flipping out over it and being like these social media retards, no, that's not the way to go. Is all I'm saying. Social media retards. That is a new term. Hashtag that
to the 10th power. There's a lot of it going on.
Hashtag that. Social media retards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Oh, but I have to say, shout out to Super Mario Odyssey though.
Yeah.
Oh
I have to say this. That motherfucker went home. He got sick of Peach. He got sick of Peach and went back to New York. He said, "I'm out. I'm done. Forget you."
He outie 5,000.
He got tired. He got tired. And Bowser a pimp. I told you he was a pimp. Y'all didn't listen. He was zooted and suited. I'm saying, I was like, look at Bowser. He's zooted and suited. And Peach again. Yeah, Mario got tired. He was like, "I'm done. I'm going home. Back to New York. I'm out."
Mario said, "I'm tired of this hoe." That's what he said.
And then all of a sudden, she goes to his home turf and messes it up. And everything.
And somehow Bowser sneaks up into New York. Like, dude, but for this dude to live in New York, he sure looked a little out of place. Everybody was all skinny.
He was jumping rope on there. Look at Mario jumping rope.
I thought originally it was a Bayonetta like 3, but I'm like, the graphics look kind of weird.
Yeah, like I thought they were doing Bayonetta, but then I was looking at it, I was like, it's a little off for Bayonetta.
You could tell Mario. You could tell Mario played Titanfall. He was running off the walls and shit. I was like, "Oh my god!"
He over here jumping on his hat and stuff now.
Yeah, that was my favorite one. That was my favorite part of the whole thing. When he goes to the hat and then jumps on it.
He jumps on it.
Open world. I just love the fact that it's an open world like Mario game. I'm just like, I never thought that they would actually do one. Like I was like, low key, I was like, I want an open world Mario game. And I'm just like, we got it. I'm just like, yes. Like they actually got me excited for Mario. Would you have ever thought?
No.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the resident Mario.
Yeah, yes, you are.
And I'm over here praising this game. Like, oh my god, I gotta play. Now my question is, will Luigi still be in it? Because if he ain't in it, I'm gonna be quite upset. And I'm gonna still play, but
he probably gonna be DLC along the way. I think.
No, but you can ask Will.
I honestly don't think it's DLC. I think it's gonna be like how it is in Mario
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
The second player or something.
Yeah,
I feel like it's gonna be like Mario Galaxy. You collect all the stars or whatever the collectibles is, and once you collect them all, then you can do it again.
Luigi pops up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly,
all right.
Well, I want to know why Mario #1 came out of a sewer anyway.
I know, right? What
the Ninja Turtle? That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he came out of the sewer, and all of a sudden. But then all of a sudden he'd be traveling in pipes and stuff. All of it. I mean,
and he was clean too. I was like, he might have clean to be coming. Okay.
I don't know, but he was like I said, he was in the Ninja Turtle sewers. That's what he was.
Yeah. I know he over there talking to Splinter and all them. That's how he learned how to do all his jumping and stuff.
Hell yeah, he's done it getting trained. That's what it was.
Getting trained with him.
That's gonna be a fun ass game. Hands down.
But it looks good. It looks good. It's got a lot of open world qualities of it. Exploration and stuff like that. I like it. It looks good. Very colorful.
I got one more question. I got one question for Nintendo, and I probably will tweet them. Will they let us upload gameplay without, without?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing. That's why. I've been playing.
I think this is how they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna set it up to where you press the share button and it automatically kind of pushes you into their program they have. Okay. Their little program that they got for YouTube and stuff. So if you press the share button, you can share, sure, but you gotta sign up to our program. And my thing is like what they should do, have it set up is if you press as long as you're using the share button, they won't screw with you. That's my dream is like I press the share button and you can share or upload clips and all that stuff, and they won't copyright it or anything of that nature. But if you use like OBS or something like that, then SOL to you. And that I can understand, but I don't want them to like bully us into their program because I'm still not fully on board with that. They need some tweaking and fixing before I even look at it or sneeze on it. So once you fix that, Nintendo, then maybe I'll jump on board. But hopefully they can address their YouTube program and stuff a little bit more too, as opposed to that. And right now there's certain features that the system doesn't have, like like other things and stuff like Netflix and stuff. So it's like, are they gonna have YouTube functionality or Twitch functionality and stuff like that? So those are the other concerns I have as well, because I don't know if they I don't know if they glossed over it. I might have missed it, and that's my bad. But if anybody knows, please let me know.
They didn't mention it from what
I don't think they mentioned it.
They didn't mention
I think that's something they might explain later on down the road or something. I'm pretty sure they'll implement it over a course of time. If after launch they don't have it on there, I'm pretty sure they'll address that over the course of time, because we are close to launch, and there are some features that won't be available right off of the bat on launch for Japan. At least they won't have the online apparently at launch. Okay. So I don't know. They didn't say nothing about North America or UK or anything, but Japan won't have it on launch. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have it. Maybe they won't. I don't know. So we'll see how the launch goes. I mean, as long as my game plays, because I'm gonna be playing my video games, so Legend of Zelda. So I don't really care about online at that point. Like,
yeah, that's true.
And my other concern is I'm hoping they're still going the way of where you don't have to be online to play absolutely every single game.
That'll probably still be like that. Yeah.
Like, can I just put my cartridge in? And we shouldn't be having no long downloads or anything with cartridges.
Not with cartridges, you're right.
No.
So if put my cartridge in, the game loads, I get on and play, and that's that. And if I want to be online to enjoy some of the online features, I have the option to do so, or I can just completely ignore it. Those are my major concerns. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Well, one thing I was wondering about initially when it comes to like online, which we kind of figured they would have that anyway. Right. And since NVIDIA has a hand in it, because again, I had been streaming lately from my tablet, the NVIDIA Shield tablet, because
okay, cool.
You can stream directly to Twitch. I can stream to YouTube. And get the comments up on the screen, chit chat with folks while I'm playing. I can show my face or not show my face, and things like that. So,
are they gonna have those same kind of
exactly? Are they gonna enable, allow us to do that on the Switch as well?
Mm-hmm. That would be.
I don't know.
Maybe that might be something later that they do kind of implement later. I don't think they'll have it at launch, because it seems like a lot of stuff. It seems like we're going to get a lot of bare bones capabilities at launch, and that's sad to say, because you don't want to start out your system with bare bones. But my thing is, as long as you're constantly and continuously updating and giving us more and more. In a very I guess you could say continuous kind of time frame, like, hey, today we have updated this, maybe a week later, hey, you guys, we updated this. As long as you're continuously updating and giving us what we should have had on launch, I won't complain, as long as it's continuous. But if it's like months and months, and then a year later and we still have a feature that we still don't have a feature you claimed we were supposed to have, that's when I have an issue. But as long as you're like, hey, look, we're probably not going to have certain features at launch because of time frames and and scheduling, but at the same time we're continuously working on them, and you will have them as time goes on through the course of weeks and stuff, then I can be okay with that, because you're addressing my concern. It's just not happening right away, but it is happening.
Here's my question though: was it when it came to the PS4 and the Xbox? Didn't they also kind of like start out with bare bones with this past generation with the 4 and
they get a pass. They get a pass
because it was. Oh yeah. I'm sorry because since the Sony
what is this blasphemy? Yeah, what is this blasphemy you're talking about? They get a pass. We don't even talk.
You right.
Let me tell you why. Like, technically, why people give it a pass, why people are being so like bitchy about it. The reason why is because Nintendo's coming out in like a middle of a generation. And because of this, they expected to be caught up with PlayStation and Xbox.
But Nintendo has always been on their own time clock anyway. I don't understand why people are pretending like this is something new. We knew Nintendo was going to do their own damn thing. They don't follow anything that the other two companies do. Like, at the fuck all. They're not even in the race anymore. There's no fucking console race with Nintendo. They're just like, fuck it, we're going to go and get another system because we fucked up on the Wii U. That's basically what the fuck it was. They don't, and then Sony and Microsoft, I guess, got wind of Nintendo doing something and decided, well, we're gonna get better systems out because reasons. Like, none of these companies are on the same wavelength unless it's Sony and Microsoft together. They're on their same wavelength. But Nintendo has always been different. And while I enjoyed that they were on their own wavelength, at the same time it kind of bites them in the ass too. But it's like, let's be real here. They fucked up with the Wii U. They had to do something, and they had to do it you know, it's kind of sort of fast because they were losing their fan base and consumer base like all in one go. And I don't blame them for it, but at the same time, it's like Nintendo never did this. Like they always have done this from the beginning of their Famicom to now. Like they've always had their own time frame when they were going to switch out their systems and go to another generation. And if the other companies were in the middle of a generation, we'll say la fucking V. It ain't got nothing to do with me. You know? So I don't know. Whatevs. It's just funny how people kind of ignore certain things that Nintendo do over the course of the year. But I mean, I understand at the same time. I understand people are stupid. So yeah.
You're right. A lot of that on YouTube, that's for sure.
I just love how she said it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I just said it. People are stupid.
With a capital S.
Yup.
Well, one thing I want to point out that I did notice, Zach had asked a question in reference to storage. From what I understand, there's supposed to be 32 gigabytes of internal storage. When I was watching this Treehouse event, it appeared that they pulled out a SD card.
Yep, you
that
can save
was
on SD cards.
128 gigabytes.
Yep.
So I'm assuming you can put in, of course, micro SD XC card up to 128 gigs. But I've had bad experiences with micro SD XC cards. I've never had them work properly. Like I can't use it in the Shield, and it's supposed to be able to take those. Those are supposed to be the better cards, but you're supposed to be able to format it as internal storage. It won't let me do that, and it corrupts data, so I don't even use it. So hopefully that won't be an issue with the Switch, and hopefully, we can get the cards that would be affordable, because micro SD XC cards are not cheap.
How much do those go for?
Usually? It varies depending on the storage amount.
Well, see, this is my thing also. It's like I get with that, I see what they're doing, but at the same time, are any of these games really going to have that big capacity of downloadable, information that's required? Like maybe Zelda for sure. I mean, it seems like it's a big game, so you'll probably need a lot of save space. But like most of these games so far that I've seen don't seem like they're going to need a whole lot of, I guess, space for saving games or whatever the case may be. Like I don't see them.
Tiger corrected me. He said the one on the Treehouse was 256 gigabyte. You should be able to go up to a terabyte or better.
Okay. That's cool. That sounds good.
Yeah, that's all right.
See, that's cool. And then the fact
that's
that
cool.
that is in a small little card. That's what I
mean, Nintendo has never really had a lot of big, storage games, like heavy games like that. So it's like a terabyte will be definitely great. Buy the terabyte.
It goes back to why are the games $60?
That's another thing that is also I'm still quite concerned about. It's like, okay, we're paying.
I told you why it's going to be $60 is
why?
Because even though it's cartridge, the third party is going to tell you that making a 3DS game and making a home console game costs way more money, and they're not going to split it. Where
ain't no damn home console.
But what I'm saying is they're not going to bring out say Grand Theft Auto 7. Now, then Rockstar is not going to bring out the same game for the Xbox One, PS4, and the Switch, and they look identical, and the Switch people are paying $39 or $49. That's going to make Sony and Microsoft fans upset. Because they figure like,
I don't care. Well, I understand what you're saying. I'm just going to say this. I get what you're saying, but I have to say this. I don't give a fuck about Sony and Microsoft. I am a Nintendo fan, and I should pay Nintendo dollars. Is all I'm saying.
Oh God, I knew that was coming.
But I get what you're saying. So continue. I had to get that out.
Damn.
I had to say that. But I understand what you're saying. But I do get it.
Justified a $60 price tag on a cartridge-based game.
Because Rockstar is going to say, It took us to make Grand Theft Auto 6. It took us, let's say, millions of dollars to make. Now, compared to if they made a Grand Theft Auto for the 3DS, which didn't cost really that much to make and that much manpower. Took like 10 people to make. What Grand Theft Auto 6 for the console takes, who's to say, a couple of hundred of their employees that they have to pay. They looking at it as that way. It costs more to make a home console.
And I see what you're saying. I really, really do. But at the same time, if it's cheaper to make it on the cartridges, like I'm just saying, let's just assume like it's cheaper. You don't have as many manpower. You don't have as many hours and resources and stuff required to put it on the Switch as you would for the PlayStation or Xbox. We should still pay for how much we should pay for what they're putting into it, not for what they want to get out of it. Because the other systems are $60, so you have to pay $60. Like, no, like I don't know. I think how I feel about it is like, okay, if it's a third party game, which most of these games were third party, as just not AAA third party, which people seem to fucking overlook. But whatever, if it's a third party game, you're spending a certain amount of X dollars on it, and it's costing you a little bit out of your pocket. Then yeah, sure, we'll pay the $60 for that game, depending on production and value and all that good shit. But if it's a low key game, you ain't got that many people working on it, you're not using that much, it's not much production power and all that good shit. Why am I spending $60 fucking bucks and it's a cartridge on top of that? It should probably be $40, maybe 50. I'll go 50. I'll give you fucking 50, but full on 60, kiss my ass.
Well, I
don't know. It's just
I see when I was up there at GameStop, they had the paper and they were showing the prices for the Nintendo, the Switch.
Yeah,
and some of the games were $49.
Oh, they were.
Okay. I think those were the casual ones. The little Switch games.
I will say, and I will say this much though. I mean, it will technically push people to possibly get Gamers Unlocked for Best Buy because I mean that will go down 20%. So.
Well, most people already got it. So
yeah, most people got
that.
But
so, I mean, if you got it, then that means hey, just go to Best Buy. There you go. You good to go. You ain't got to pay $60.
True.
So.
Yeah, but if it wasn't 60 to begin with, I wouldn't have to pay even that. I'm saying I'm trying to save money now. I mean, whatever I could save, I'd like to save. But see, I can't use the Best Buy because of my situation. I get a hell of a lot less with my situation for now. But I mean, yeah, I understand where you're coming from, Dirty. I do see what you're saying, and it makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, okay, so you don't want, we have to pay 60 because you think because the Xbox, PlayStation people are going to be mad. Well, then that's too bad. They'll just have to be mad and like. Well,
it's more of a business thing,
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, developers are not gonna take. They ain't buying.
They're not gonna take a hit just because
they're not
on the Switch, and I understand that, and that's why I said. That's why I had to say what I had to say. I'm like, I get where you're coming from, but fuck them on that. But at the same time, I'm just like, I see now. So you're gonna make us pay more for something that should not be that much. Even though it is on a console.
Yeah, exactly. But I do agree with you though. I do agree with you. It's literally like it's coming out as a cartridge, and you should basically be like I said.
Like they could at least make it like I mean, like I said, at least 50. Like at least like go full on 60 because.
But to be fair though, at the same time, a 3DS game is basically what $40. So I mean, yes, it's $20. Yes, it is a $20 like increase, only 10. And if you get Gamers Unlocked, just saying. But basically, sure, maybe it's just a few dollars increase. But I mean, like I hate to say it, but I kind of expected them to do that though too. Like
I figured they were gonna do it. It's not a surprise. It's definitely not. A surprise.
It doesn't surprise.
It's just I was kind of hoping. Damn it, it's a.
I know what you mean. It's like you were kind of hoping that maybe, but at the same time, I said because they're marketing this as a
full-on console. Yeah,
they're they're calling it a hybrid.
They're calling it hybrid, so you're gonna be paying hybrid.
And of course, what was it? Even though it's a hybrid, we still paying for full-on console price. Right. I said. I knew they were gonna pull that mess. That's
why I was kind of hoping the system itself would be a little cheaper, and then it could justify a little bit of the actual cartridge.
$300, but it's $300 though.
That's still no. I was expecting $250, but what else?
Right? Why were you expecting $250?
Because I can't expect what the hell I want.
I don't know why. No, I'm sorry. I don't know why anyone was expecting $250. I said it was going to be about $300.
I figured it would be, but I was hoping. But I was hoping some 250 shit.
Yeah, that was a reasonable price range. I never thought they would say $299.
I did.
Yeah, I was very.
I did.
I was on the fence.
I mean, in the back of my mind, I was like, it's probably gonna be a 300.
I'm
ready for that.
Not console. I don't care. People could say that to be blue in the face. Do not convince me otherwise. This
that's why I said that's how they're
marketing with a dock.
Well, we know what it is. But that's what they're marketing it as.
It's an iPad.
It's an iPad with Joy-Cons.
No, but see, but that's why I said how they're marketing it. Yeah, that's why. That's why I said how they're marketing it. Yeah, basically,
like, hey, this is a console that you could take out and use. No. This is a tablet that you put on a docking station and use as a console. Duh. No, it's definitely a console. You could just use it as no. You trying to market it as a console. As a home console, when you know it's the other way around, and we should be paying.
Right.
But like was saying, but going back to what I was saying earlier, though, I was saying that look, me personally,
it's a $300 iPad, huh?
Right.
Look, but look, I did not hope for no 250. I said, watch, it's gonna be about 300. What I had to basically pay for the Wii U. That was the price I was basically set it on. Or now, if it was a little bit lower, hey, but I said it was gonna be about 300. I figured as much. I did not have hope there was gonna be no 250. Even though it was a hand, even though it was a handheld with just now you can basically play your handheld on the TV.
The hell, $279.99. I was looking at.
I said watch it's gonna be. I was surprised I got the.
When they said the price, I was just like, oh, okay, well, there you go. What else?
I mean, it was the number we were all expecting, but at the same time, I know most people were probably just like, really?
I was just like, oh well, okay, sure.
And then they said that you got to pay for online. I'm just like, no. I'm like,
well, I knew that was coming. That was no surprise to me. I've been saying that for 2 years straight, but nobody believed that. So,
well, you know, that lets you know Nintendo heard people saying that they wanted the voice chat, in the games. They said, okay, we'll give it to you, but your ass gonna pay for it.
But you got to pay for it. That's what I said. I was like, look, if you want all that stuff that you're asking for, you do realize that's going to be something you have to pay for.
And not only that, okay, listen here, Sony ponies and Xbox boys. Okay, see, look, Nintendo also saw that. They're like, oh wait, if they'll pay for online for those other consoles, that means that they'll pay online for our consoles too. Okay. So that's why they did it. Because they were like, okay, well, we see now that you can make money off of this, so let's try to see how much we can hop on board with that and give them the features that they actually want.
But let's not forget though, Sony ponies, you just only started paying for yours too recently, so I mean, it's not nothing new. Like this, I saw this coming. I'm pretty sure a good portion of it.
It's not shocking, honestly.
And like I said, I'm thinking it's going the way of how Sony, where some games you don't really have to be online to play. You can just go ahead and play, and you're good to go. And if you want online, you're gonna have to pay for it to get certain features, and that's cool. I'm good with that. Now, my concern now is how much is the online gonna be?
Probably $60 a year.
Probably. And then being that is Nintendo, I expect it to be fairly cheaper because usually Nintendo's cheap, but I'm seeing that with this system, that ain't the case.
No.
This system, with this system, they're telling you flat out, we're done with the cheap shit. Y'all wanted more, we'll give you more, but you're gonna pay for this more. So see, you scream about what you want and you're gonna get it, but you have to pay the price, and that's just essentially what it is. That's why I say give good information, because you could have been screaming about I do want more, but can it be affordable? But no, y'all kept saying I want more and nothing else, and so you get more, but it's not affordable. It's expensive as fuck. So don't lose your Joy-Cons.
You should not use them.
Don't lose your docking station. And if you decide to get that expensive ass Pro controller, you better hope that shit work.
Yep.
For forever.
But you know what? At least they have them there that you can purchase.
Because that was getting on my nerves with the whole
stations and in different rooms or whatever.
Now they have a docking station, but do they have the actual the little iPad shits or whatever, the little tablet itself? Like if you lose the tablet, Do they have that? That's something I need to know that they're going to have in the future as separate. So you could just put it in the docking station. It syncs with your docking station, and you're good to go. Because that's another concern I have. Like, I'm glad they have the docking station because you never know, it might stop working, and you might need to get another one. But what about the pad itself? The little, the game pad itself. Do they have something for the tablet, like to replace the tablet?
Well, now my thing is, what if you drop it? Because everybody
fuck Nintendo. If you drop it and break it, you gotta send it to Nintendo. You can't get a new one.
I mean, you could buy a new one. You just have to spend the $300.
Nah, fuck that noise. I'm good.
I know, right? We need something that, like, for instance, some kind of a rugged, which that they can't do that if you're gonna dock it, some kind of rugged case or something. That if you drop it, it's basically ensuring that you're not going to break it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have like some kind of casing you can put on that thing at a later date. Like as far like right now they have the case that you could put it in with the Zelda game, but I think they'll have like some cases you can actually purchase. They're gonna have those. I'm pretty sure they'll have like a little screen protector type of deal, so if you do drop it, it won't break the
or
screen.
Speaking of the screen, what kind of screen is it? Is it Gorilla Glass? Is it that?
Yeah, like what kind of glass is it? Yeah, that's a good question.
There's a ton of unanswered questions, which some may or may not get answered or whatnot, but still, this is a purchase that if they're marketing it as something that you can take on the go,
then it should be it should be viable for being. If it's marketed as you could take it on the go, it should be that if you take it on the go, it's protected on the go.
I ain't taking shit on the go. Let's run get robbed. Hell no. Now let me see somebody with a switch. I might hit them side the head.
No, you ain't.
Well, dang, Miss K. I see how you are because I know me. I'll probably take mine here and there, like long trips and stuff. But I know I'm going on.
Miss K, you ain't going.
Oh, Miss K, I ain't worried about her. I just won't let her play mine. Forget about it. She over it. She'll be all right. But it's like, but my thing is like, it is being advertised as an on-the-go system. So it should be also, there should be some advertisements letting us know these are the ways you can protect your system. Because if you do take it on the go, you do want to make sure it's protected. So we have some screen protectors. We have the the gamepad, whatever you call that damn thing, the little pad protector. So if you do drop it, it has cushioning on it, so it won't break or anything. And if you do happen to break your pad or whatever, we do have a backup plan for you where you can actually purchase the docking station separately or the padded separately or something like that.
Yeah,
those are things I would like to hear about.
I mean, because tablets and phones have it. Why?
Yeah.
See, that's where they miss out on an opportunity. Because I would say, hell, team up with.
But like I said, it's only been 1 day, so I'm assuming that they got more information coming out about that.
That's why I would have said, hey, team up with OtterBox because they make good cases. But
hell yeah, that'd have been nice. Expensive as they are, though.
They work. They
don't last.
I think what's gonna happen is maybe OtterBox will actually make one just for the hell of it.
Ooh, yes,
that'd be nice. I'd be like, hey, we got the OtterBox switch pad holder thingy, majigger bob. Here you go.
Yes, I would get it because look, on my phone, I have OtterBox.
That is the only time I would get OtterBox. I don't get OtterBox from my phone because I ain't got my phone out all day every day to be dropping it like that.
No. Let me tell you something. No, I'm a klutz. So basically,
that's your problem. I ain't got nothing to do with me.
I know it's my problem.
I keep my phone in my purse, pocket, something. I don't be having it out all the time. I don't be on it like that. Someone call me.
But no, even like at home. But like even at home, like
it's on the bed. Well, how can I break it on the bed?
It's on the bed. Child, my phone stay next to me 24/7. You never know.
Yeah, mine is sitting right here on the bed. If it get broken sitting on the bed, then I don't need a phone. That's all I'm saying.
How would it get broken unless you roll anyway?
Roll over it. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I had an OtterBox at one point, but I got over it.
Things happen, and you
want to protect. It is what it is. You want to make sure.
See, Lynn got that crazy cat Precious, and she be doing all kind of stuff. I'll tell you.
You hear something break in the background. Precious, what you do?
Yeah, said Precious, get off of there.
You done broke my freaking switch. Then knock the damn thing off the fucking table. And
you know what? They do that stuff on purpose. They'll get up and just push it off and wait.
Yeah, this is new. this is new and start moving their paw at it. Oh yeah, this is going right on off this table.
Oh yeah, I'm
enjoy that.
Right quick.
I just found a list real quick. I found a list that's going to say all the games that are on launch and then all the games that are coming out this year.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the launch day games for March 3rd are Zelda Breath of the Wild, 1-2 Switch, Super Bomberman, Skylanders Imaginators, and Just Dance. Those are the only games that are going to be available on launch day.
Not a very strong launch.
Very strong launch. Then later on in March, there's going to be Fast Racing Neo, Snipper Clips, I Am Setsuna, and Has Been Heroes.
Okay.
Then in April 28th will be Mario Kart Deluxe, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yay, Mario Kart.
Then in spring of 2007 would be ARMS, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Rhyme, and Disgaea 5. Summer of 2017 will be Splatoon 2. Fall will be Elder Scrolls Skyrim. At that point, why release it?
Exactly.
Holiday of 2017 is Super Mario Odyssey, and those that are planning on coming out this year but don't have an official release date is Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Ultra Street Fighter 2, Minecraft, Sonic Mania, FIFA, Steep, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and NBA 2K8. Yeah.
They actually put Steep on this thing. Wow.
They put Dragon Ball Z on the Switch.
Steep is fun. Steep is a real fun game.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. Steep is that one game where you go down the
snowboarding and the skiing.
Snowboarding and skiing.
All right. Yeah.
Will, what was the name of that driving game? It's a driving game.
About achievements and trophies, EJ.
What driving? Wait,
there was a driving game. Yeah.
They do?
They
have achievements and trophies.
For real? When did they do this?
I'm pretty sure they announced it. I heard them saying trophies and
no, we talking about a driving game. We was talking about actual. I saw a car. I was trying. It's on that list, but you got to pull up the actual list with the I forgot the name of it though. You might have called it.
But still, so was it? So
Fast Racing Neo is the only racing game I'm seeing on here.
Well, do you know what the list tells me though?
What?
Now that means I just need to get my Switch by summer of 2017, because that's when I'm going to be getting my Splatoon.
Yeah. But also I'm very curious about this whole achievement system thing, and I really want to make sure that that's confirmed.
That's another thing.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited if it is true, because apparently with my Nintendo Club coins and things like that, I could really see that working for the digital market and getting virtual console games and things like that. So
yeah. You got something to work for, yeah.
And virtual console is another thing we haven't heard either. That's another thing.
Yeah.
But
with the online thing that they're doing is like you get a free game you can play and then it goes away after that month.
Yeah.
For their online, and I'm like, that's a little whack. No, I don't like that.
That's so stupid.
That's stupid. Yeah, so you get for a full month, you'll get to be able to play a game for free, and then after that month is out, then there's a new game that comes up on the marquee or whatever.
You can't keep the game?
No, you can't keep the game. There's no downloading the game to keep it. That's stupid.
If you keep the game, then there's no use of you going into their virtual to buy any game. Actually getting them for free.
Well, I mean, they could still have like a monthly service where they give certain games out for free. Yeah, sure. And then like other games, then you can, just play them for the time being. But like, I don't know. It's just kind of like, okay, I get it, Nintendo. You were trying to make money off of all your IPs, and you're like fucking whores when it comes to this stuff. Like, golly.
That's pretty bad. That's a huge concern of mine.
Tiger said, I heard they have their own patent for achievement and trophies.
Yeah, they do have a patent for it, but we don't know exactly what and how it works.
He said he heard no more Miiverse or Street Pass.
Well, yeah, that's gone. Yeah,
that's gone.
But in a way, I'm not even mad. I'm glad. In a way, I'm kind of glad that they're moving away from that.
Yeah.
I mean, the Street Pass, since it's a handheld thing, the Street Pass doesn't kind of make sense to me because Street Pass, though I never did a day in my life because I don't ever if I'm on the move, I'm not having my console on that whole entire time and wasting battery. That's just the type of person I am. But yeah. Oh, they already have graphic comparison to Breath of the Wild and Wii U. Okay. Wii U Breath of the Wild. It really does look better.
No, here's me getting it on the Switch. Done. Bye.
I was gonna do that.
Why would I not get it on the Switch?
Well, EJ said there's no point in achievements and stuff other than bragging rights. But you know what, EJ? I'm gonna say this in reference to achievements and trophies and stuff. Some people feel that that's a sense of accomplishment.
Mm-hmm. So, and it actually makes your game more money worth. You know, it makes you play it longer. It makes you explore every aspect of it, which is what I like.
To work towards, as opposed to just blindly playing a game, you have things to work towards to open.
You know what? It's a good feeling when you get to the end of a game and you see them credits roll. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and then actually saying that you've actually seen every inch.
Exactly. Yeah, that is kind of
okay. You completed the complete game. There's nothing else to unlock. Can you stop playing me now? I'm tired.
But what was it? Was it Wilson? No,
with Will, he gonna unlock everything.
Yes, he is.
He gonna get all the mushrooms.
He gonna find
the trophy system.
He gonna find the hidden trophies.
Gold mushroom, the silver mushroom, the platinum mushroom, the diamond mushroom, all them mushrooms. He'll
they
be
gotta create
up.
something for Will.
I know, right?
The shroom system. That's what they're gonna call it.
Will.
This thing is portable. I can take you with me everywhere.
Yeah.
Look, they have an achievement. If they have an achievement system, oh, child, you talk about. Will never probably sleep.
Nope.
Well, I really hope they do have an achievement.
I think they'll implement that. I'm pretty sure. It seems like this. I mean, you got your online now, and you're paying to play online. You better give me some damn achievements, fuckers.
Or they can do something to where you can compete against your friends. Like you can where your friends stand at this game that you're playing, and have little common goals to work towards to beat your friends. I think that's cool too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yep. Lord, I'm looking at New Jack City. Pookie about to smoke that crack. Don't do it, Pookie.
Don't do it, Pookie.
Don't do it, Pookie. Don't. Think about it.
No.
I love that movie though. That's a good movie.
Yeah, Chris Tucker played that part. Not Chris Rock played that part really good.
Girl, yeah. Lord have mercy. All right, so is this about it? Anybody else have anything they want to add before we close out? Did we cover everything we set out to cover?
Amiibo!
I want those other amiibos, but damn, they're like $16.99 each, and then that big one, I don't know how much the bigger one is.
Okay. Hell no, they're gonna stay $16.99. Bye.
Bye.
Wait, the amiibos are how much?
It's gonna be $16.99.
Fuck it.
Per amiibo.
They're gonna be free $99 for me. I ain't worried about it. Woo-hoo.
Yeah,
don't worry.
Price, that's it.
Oh no, don't worry. It won't even be there. Shoot, watch. When no one buy something, they'll be on clearance soon. Don't worry. Just wait a couple weeks, people. Boom. Oh my kid, y'all gonna buy them in a minute. I'll just wait until they're like $5.99.
Oh, it's worth getting in.
What did it be like?
Cause you know they can go on clearance.
Yeah.
With Gaming Club,
so I don't know why it's
like $13.
Yeah, I think so.
With Gamers Club Unlocked, it'd probably be about $12, $13.
Yeah, $12. They're like $12.39 or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, EJ made a comment about achievements. He said they should do more than be just a sense of accomplishment.
They should, and I agree. And you know what? I feel like with the Nintendo coin system, that could actually be more than that. Like if they did have like a coin system that you can get discounts, like 20% off your next purchase if you get this, coin or something like that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Maybe it will push the other two to finally actually do something with their system, because I'm kind of like with EJ in the sense of the reason why I don't do trophies. I'm like, okay, well, what's the point of me sitting there going through hell and hot water and stressing myself out just so that way I can basically get what? A trophy? Whoopty freaking this. Dude, I sat there for 8 hours just to get a freaking trophy. Screw that. No, thank you. I'm not going to sit there and stress myself out going gray and bald just trying to basically get a trophy or an achievement. Just say I did it. Nope. Give me a reason to do it. Shoot.
The trophy is the reason to do it.
Next game is free if you get it.
Look, I say like
you play the hell out of it then.
I say like this. Okay, in Pokemon, the equivalent to it is shiny hunting. Okay, you basically shiny hunt for Pokemon, but I can at least use the Pokemon in battle if I want to. Okay, even though it took me a long time to get it, at least I can use this. What can I do with this achievement other than just sit there? It'll just be sitting there on my list. Woohoo! That's why I'm just like, nah. I'm not there, but I get why some people do it. But I mean, it's just
it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. I don't take it out of context. If I get them, I get them. It is what it is, you know. So
coming from a recovering achievement trophy.
Oh God.
Okay. I feel. Look, let me just explain. Okay. At first, I didn't understand the whole trophies achievements thing. You know, because Xbox started this whole thing. So when I saw that and stuff like that, I didn't really think much of it. I just kind of ignored it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, I beat a certain part of the story. I got a trophy, got an achievement. Then all of a sudden one day, I was just one of my friends was like bragging that he had more trophies than I did. So I got mad at that. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna change that real quick.
Can I say one thing?
What?
The friend's name was Thomas Miss David Hamilton. That's who fucking started that mess. Thank you. Go ahead. He's the reason why you went the way you went.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But basically, so what happened was that I started playing and I started with some easy games and I realized it was really fun. I was actually realizing that there was like an extra challenge to it because it made me play harder difficulties. Normally, I would always just play normal mode and just kind of just get through it. But this was actually like doing this. And when I realized, oh, I beat this on hard mode, I felt proud. Though it didn't really have anything. It's like more of like in your imagination. You know, if you're not successful in your life or you're not successful in, like your everyday life, this is kind of like a way to feel successful without actually being successful. But I mean, for me, I personally enjoyed it, but then it started to get really ridiculous on PlayStation 4 and Xbox. It's just they were requiring way too much, and it was wasting too much time, and there was just too many games coming out at one time, and then it felt overwhelming and stressful. And that's one of the dark sides of trophies, is that if you get really addicted to it and you really rely on it to feel like some validation or something as yourself as a gamer, you end up actually just like, you just get really bad when you realize you can't get that trophy, or you just don't have the reflexes enough, and you're just like, I don't want to waste the time anymore. I wasted too much time on this and this and this. There's some games that are fun to get trophies and to go for all of the platinum or go for all the trophies or the achievements, but there's some games that are just too much. They're too much, and it's a bunch of it's a waste of time thing. Like Ubisoft games are notorious for this, that they literally legitimately waste your time to get those trophies. And that's things I've been noticing about this generation, is that all the achievements and trophies this generation have been just nothing but a big waste of time. So I've learned to cut it off. Like, I just learned to cut it off and be like, okay, I'm done.
What do you call it? An achievement system?
A what?
That's kind of neat. He said an achievement system.
An achievement?
Oh, that's clever.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yes, it is.
An achievement system. Okay, I can dig it.
EJ, copyright that now. Shoot, so they don't spit it.
Copyright that, like they
copyright
it.
Yeah.
Copyright that and send it to Nintendo. This is copyrighted. You can use it.
Yeah, you can use it. Just
I
gotta
get
pay
royalties.
me. That's it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, give me them
But
royalties.
be careful with that name, though. Shoot, watch, they're gonna take that next. Nintendo Fusion.
So. I don't think they're gonna take it, because originally I think that was a code name or something like that. Originally was gonna be the code name, but then or something. There was something that they used in Nintendo Fusion. I think that was like a Wii U name. Like a code name for a Wii U at one point, but then they went with something else. But I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I have a Switch in my pre-order list.
There you go.
I got Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm good.
Yep.
I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
Yep.
And I'm sure there'll be more games down the road too.
Oh,
between between the ones we've already heard about from now. You got E3 around the corner. Like, I'm good. Like, just address some of those few little concerns I have, which I'm sure they'll get around to that hopefully soon before later. And it is what it is. But I'm unlike some of these people out here. I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm happy. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. They did address certain things that I did want to address, so I can't even be mad about it. They got some games out. I got to see some games I wanted to see, and it is what it is. We'll see how things go from there. And you just got to give them more than one day to get the information out, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what actual people who have touched the Switch, because there's a lot of YouTubers and people there.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm very curious to see what people who actually touched and played the Switch have to say versus what fanboys who have no idea what the hell the console is. I care about those people's opinions, and I want to get their worries, their concerns, and their funds, and like, yo, I want this. Like, I want this. And you guys can try it out yourself if you guys live in one of the 6 cities that Nintendo's going to be doing. So, try it yourself. And if you guys happen to go, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Let us know.
Let us know. Cut it out.
No
I had to do it. I don't know why I did that, but
Joey Gladstone and them 4 baby kids. Them kids were some baby's kids. I don't care what nobody said. I couldn't imagine having them 4 little demons and some children. Oof.
All right, y'all getting off topic. Anything else you want to add in reference to the Switch?
No.
Switch.
I'm good.
Right.
I think we're good.
Yeah, we good.
I'm good.
Did we get anything out that need to be discussed? Dirty, you got anything you want to add?
No, I'm good. It's I got my Switch, bitch.
I'm Switch, bitch.
I'm switching, bitch.
I'm making the Switch.
Yeah, good. I got mine today, so I'm all good.
Oh yeah.
Wii U, PU, Switch, bitch. I don't know. So,
all right. Well, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and end the podcast. Thank you guys for joining in on the live chat. You guys are awesome. We've had a steady conversation here in the chat. People had a lot to say, which is good. It's great that you all are so interactive. I love that. Thank you for hanging with us throughout the whole entire podcast. You guys are amazing. To those who will watch this after the live portion, thank you for watching this as well. Be sure to follow everyone that's here on the panel. I will leave a link to their channels in the description below. If you are not currently a subscriber to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more videos coming here in the near future. This is Lynn, aka iPod One Reviewer. We're going to go ahead and have everyone do their outros, and we will be out. So we're going to start with Mr. UHC 91, Ray.
Everyone, I'm making the Switch, bitch. Anyway, thank you everyone out there that was watching. Thank you, Lynn, as always, for having me. I'm UHC91. It's been fun. It's been real. Glad to basically see the gaming diva herself. Once again, because she don't ever come around that often. She too good for us.
That girl be working.
I got corners to hit.
She said she got to basically make the money. She got to pay off so she can pay.
I'm on them hard knocks. I got to hit these corners to get this Switch and everything.
She done traded in her Meebos and everything.
I mean,
I don't blame her. Shit, what's the point now?
I still like them.
Some coins.
She's making them queens being who. So yes, like I said, bye everybody.
Bye.
Next we have Miss Kuuppon Strives, your gaming diva.
Or there you go. Haven't heard that in a while.
We haven't heard that in a while.
Been a minute for that one. The squeaky to squeak. All right. As I said, leave it to Nintendo. Bring me back to the freaking social medias. But minus the the naysayers out there. I enjoyed myself immensely. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I see that they're trying, so I'm gonna put my hand out and help them along. Nintendo doing the thing. They doing something out there. They're trying to turn over a new leaf, trying to do better, and I commend them on that. Still got a few concerns, but we'll definitely hear about it. Give them more than one day, y'all. Please and thank you. Work in the corners to make a buck so I can get the Switch, bitch, because it is hard knocks out here. I'm mean. Got IRS on me and everything. I'm mean.
Damn.
but I'm having a fun time. On my channel, same as usual. I'll stream when I freaking feel like it, because that's just what it is. My channel is literally down to me doing what I want, when I want, how I want, and when it happens. So you'll see me when you see me.
What you really, really want.
Pretty much Spice Girl style. So it's a laid back channel now. I just play games, enjoy the time, talk to me, chill, hang out with me, ask questions if you want. I'm cool with it. Just and we're good. And this dude is doing the freaking they got this Imaginator on TV twitching, y'all. What the hell? Oh my god. I'm done. I've seen it all. Skylanders, Imaginators twitching, doing a twerking on the screen. Oh my god, that's funny.
Next we have Miss 219 Gary IND, Miss K. What up?
Yeah.
It was a fun podcast. Y'all know I'm gonna end it on a serious note. It's your money. Do what you want to do with your money. Don't let anybody on YouTube dictate to you what to do with your own money. Don't ever forget that. That's all I got to say.
You better preach.
Tell them,
you better preach.
They act like they don't hear what I'm saying, but they know what I'm saying.
Let them know.
I'll be damn. I let some motherfucker on the YouTube tell me what to buy.
You shouldn't buy it, Miss K. Don't buy it.
No, don't come in me. They know not to go.
No, it doesn't have teraflops, Miss K.
I don't give a damn.
It doesn't have people off it.
But does it have games though?
It's not 4K.
No, but it got flops. It got flops. It don't need no games. It got flops.
So we playing flops now.
We playing flops now.
Lord have mercy. Yeah. Yeah, we just need to keep it gaming. For real. Not for play, but for real.
Right. Flops.
And next we have the Old Dirty 33.
Yeah. This was a great podcast. I'm excited for the Switch. I know it's going to be some unique and exclusive games coming out. So just to piggyback off Miss K, don't let nobody ruin your joy.
Yeah.
If what you saw you was excited about,
be excited.
You know what I'm saying? Let the haters hate. Let them stay over there with the 18 teraflops. And it's not working.
And the 4K.
And it's not working on the 4K TV that they just brought.
Yeah. So, that's on them. They bought the wrong damn TV. Shit.
But flops.
But yeah, it's a great podcast.
Yep.
All right. Last but not least, we have The Will of Gaming. Mr. Twitch.tv.
Yes, you guys can find me on The Will of Gaming on Twitch.tv. And if you guys are interested, be sure to be part of the fellowship, I guess is the word. I don't know. I'm still deciding. This podcast has been great. It's been nice to kind of let some anger out and call people out on their bullshit, and that's fantastic. At the end of the day, we are all gamers. We all game the same way. We just have different tastes, and and despite though that we may have differences in what we decide to play, and ultimately, please don't be hateful towards other people. So don't attack. Don't be whatever. Don't ruin somebody's thoughts and visions of what they think what they like. So enjoy what you like, let them enjoy what they like, and move on with your life. Okay.
And be happy. Okay, like I said,
be happy. Enjoy yourself.
Don't worry. Be happy with your flops.
Yeah, it's good. Like I said, life is too short to be negative all the time and be focusing on so much negative. Like I said, play your games, have fun. That's the whole point of gaming. And the biggest message we try to have here is keep it gaming and have some fun. And people, gosh,
it's not illegal to have
just sitting around just being so negative.
At least not yet.
True.
Hey, Dirty.
Terabytes of storage. So
Dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty.
What's up?
You got something for me when we close?
Damn.
If not, you can come up with something you normally do.
Right offhand.
He ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing. You got something, Kuuppon? I know you do.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right, I guess we're done then. So be sure if you plan on making that switch, after you get your pre-order in, just yell out, "I made that switch, bitch!" Call it that.
Making the switch.
Point is, like everybody said, have fun playing the games. That's it. Whether you hardcore, casual, whatever, it don't care. It don't matter. We don't care. Play your games, have fun. That's what it's about. That is what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
And on that note, I guess we're gonna end the podcast. And so next time, guys, take care, be safe, love one another, and we are out.
We got the Scalebound cameo on freaking Xenoblade 2.